Hi, this is Kim Pinkney, and I'm going to introduce you to two of my original characters from my story, The Bubblegum Ghostship. This one here is Yummy. She's a little girl who's stranded in a world that is completely edible for her. Not everything is nutritious, but she can basically eat everything and everybody. And she's pretty much considered a monster, a cannibal. The denizens of the world don't know how to act around her, since she can eat everything. And so she pretty much lives in, she's in hiding until she hears about this Bubblegum Ghostship. It's a band of pirates captained by Gingerbeard. He's a gingerbread man with red accents and whatnot, a little red beard. With an undead crew of chewed up gummy bears. And they basically maraud, torture, maim, whatever. They are pirates, and they bust through the fabric of the world before the goddess can sew it back up. Now the goddess has gotten old and is a little slow, so whatever openings, little tears into the universe that these guys create, they slide on through before it's sewed back up. So you'll see like patches of sewed up areas in the sky or on near the water where Gingerbeard and his crew on that ship have gone through. Well, she hears about that story, their legend, and she's watching for them. She gets aboard the ship and she's starving. She's basically starving. She's been taught that you don't eat people. You don't eat the people here. You don't eat anything here. So she's just starving to death. And she comes across this crew, and with Gingerbeard being a gingerbread man, he is edible. But he's also immortal. So as long as she doesn't eat him completely, he'll regenerate. And he's constantly trying to steer her to doom in order to keep the crew in line. And she doesn't realize that this is the reason why the crew follows her, is that they see her gnawing on Gingerbeard. Of course, the whole world thinks she's a cannibal and she's a monster because she can eat everything. So as soon as they see her gnawing on his leg, which is in her mouth right now, they immediately just step to it. And I'll probably draw the gummy bears later. But this is my rough sketch idea of what I think she would look like. And one of my friends told me to try to make it anime. So I'm going to try my luck at doing redrawing it as an anime character. But this is Yummy, and that's Gingerbeard in her pocket, and she keeps him in her pocket. He basically has mapped out the entire table and discovered that this is the table of a very old goddess. And she is constantly making meals, and she doesn't eat them, but she saves them for her grandchildren who come to visit. And the one that kind of is forced to visit, he comes by, but he's not eating anything. But he is kind of interested in what's going on in the world, so every now and then he'll make an appearance. And it's the one thing that keeps him wanting to come back to grandmother's house. But basically she leaves a big smorgasbord of food on the table, covers them up with napkins, and what happened is that they basically became worlds. So Yummy, who's from that world or possibly another one, is somehow thrust onto this table and has got to find her way home. Now, Gingerbeard, he just pilots the ship just to get plunder. It's a ship totally made of bubblegum, and it shoots these gumballs that can pierce the veil. And when there's a hole made by the gumballs, the goddess ever so slowly and painfully stitches them up. She's got problems with her hands, maybe like arthritis, and she's kind of got a little touch of Alzheimer's, where she just can't remember whether or not she made something for her family or whatnot. So there's a lot of food on this table that seems to be going to waste, but it just took on a life of its own. So this is the captain, and she is now trying to find a way home using the gumballs, and Gingerbeard is trying to steer her to her doom, trying to lead her to other isles, and they have adventures as she's trying to find her way home. Thank you for watching, and if you like what you see, like or subscribe. I'm probably going to be making t-shirts off and on and in between drawing pictures, but I really appreciate any comments, any suggestions. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great one. Bye-bye.